I'm very frustrated that we got tight on beam again. And I'm more frustrated with the fact that it seems like every year we have to reinvent the wheel on that event. And then we, do this and then shape up and then we do well. But we're just going to go back in the gym and be a little bit more accountable, I guess. But as I said yesterday, the inter squads have been going very, very well. There's no reason for them to have gotten tight on that event. And I think that's why I'm so upset, is that there was no reason for it. I do think that there's a lot of pressure amongst them to want to make the lineup. And that's, anytime you've got a team that is really deep, you've got to manage that. And we've got to, we coaches, we are really concerned about managing that this year. Keeping them hungry to get in the lineup. Those people that are in the lineup, not playing tight, afraid to be taken out of the lineup. And also, as I've said, I do feel that lineup needs to change and keep changing. With that being said, I don't think I'm going to change the lineup for next weekend because I don't want them to feel like they're in trouble because they screwed up. They're going to get punished and taken out of the event. So I think balance beam, when you get to a competition, is more than 90% mental. I think it's 99% mental. And I say that because I remember people like Leah Homa, who would do her series on beam. She was always crooked. She would flip for her back handspring she'd go back handspring, lay out, back handspring, and her last back handspring, both of her feet were crooked. But she was not coming off the beam. The year we won nationals at Georgia, 2001, they were nowhere near the beam, but they willed themselves to stay on the beam. And it's just preparing that confidence sooner, I guess. I was just in a coaches meeting just now. We also think that they were so hyped up and so excited to get the season started. It looks like they ran out of steam halfway through the meet. So you can attribute it to first meet jitters, but I think that that's being disrespectful to a team that's this talented. That's why they call the beam the great equalizer or the make or break event, because if you are tight, if you are nervous about something, if there's any anxiety, it's going to come out on that event more than any other event. There's so much more margin for error. But that's our job. That's our job as coaches, to teach them how to take any adversity, anxiety, stress, feeling of pressure, and diffuse it. That's my job. That's what I got to do. Great. So happy for Sam Peshek. She was nervous to come out and compete floor. She hasn't competed a floor routine since 2009. As you said, it was the first time she's competed in the all-around in 4 years. So I think she did a great job with that. And she's healthy. She's learned how to tumble. It took her a while to be able to learn how to tumble and land without jarring her ankles. And she's learned to do that well, and she's done a great job with it. So that's been wonderful. It was great to see Maddie out there competing in the all-around and embracing it and loving it. Yes, she made a mistake on floor, but she covered it well. She still started from a 10. She had a ball. She just, the whole meet, she kept saying, "I'm having so much fun," and just like literally flitting from here to there and everywhere. And she and Cassie Whitcomb were talking after the meet at dinner and just saying, it was so much fun to be able to just totally enjoy your teammates, totally enjoy your gymnastics, and let that enthusiasm come out from warm-ups to the end of the meet, regardless of how they did. So it was really good. It's so nice to have Vanessa back. Nobody does gymnastics like Vanessa Zamripa, and she wasn't. She's finding her legs again. Vault, she struggled in warm-ups as well. She shouldn't struggle on that. I just think she's in the back of her mind fearful of punching. Not so much of landing, but she's coming along. She's doing well. She should be in the lineup. She should be on beam hopefully next weekend, and then in the all-around maybe in 2 weeks, if not 3. The seniors did a great job. Kaylee coming in, you know, there's really good leadership on this team. I was really pleased with how they prepared. They showed up well. How they warmed up. There wasn't any drama. There wasn't anybody getting flustered, even though warm-ups didn't go perfectly. But I attribute that to the seniors. They're very mature. I don't really have any concerns with this team. I don't think that there's these major hurdles we have to get over or we've got to fix. We just need to compete. We need to start competing a lot and get them comfortable in that environment again. And I think last year at this time I was feeling a sense of, oh my gosh, what do we need to fix? How are we going to fix this? And I don't feel like we have to fix it this year. But we're going to go in and, we've told them that they're going to work. They're going to work hard throughout the whole season. And especially when you're really talented. If you let a really talented team think that they're all that, that's when they get complacent and make silly mistakes. And so the more talented our teams have been in the past, the harder we have worked. And that's what we're going to do.